When you picture a perfect Colorado home in the mountains for you and your family, what do you see? Is it a ski in, ski out cabin, trailside along a ski run, or is it something more simple and less expensive that's easier to own and easier to maintain? In today's Telluride home tour, we are in the Madeline Hotel. We are on the fifth floor and we are going to do a quick spin through this two bed, two bathroom hotel condominium. Units like this are attractive for buyers because they are easy to own. It is literally frictionless with outstanding amenities such as multiple dining options downstairs, retail, the plaza, ice skating rink, and entertainment venue downstairs, as well as a spa, gym, and pool. This complex is literally ski in, ski out, slope side with a ski valet and a private club downstairs. So stick around. We'll go walk to that access to give you a sense of it. I'm real estate broker Jonathan Yassine with the Yassine Brothers at Telluride Properties. Okay, so I'm standing on the patio to begin this tour. Really quick, this is the west facing view in that direction. So if you're familiar, the Telluride Airport is in this direction on that mesa. That is also Aldosoro Ranch. And if we pan this way, what we get is the San Sofia Ridge. This is the Peaks Hotel, which is the first major hotel and residential development from the early 90s in Mountain Village, Colorado. And then that is Sea Forever Village, which is a significant development that happened in the 2010 era. And this is the Madeline. What are those cranes? That is the construction zone of the Four Seasons resort and private residences. Let's step inside, however. So we have clean, modern finishes in here. I'm not talking antiseptic, super modern steel, wood, and glass. I'm talking about just nice, clean, contemporary finish level. You can see we have a spacious living and dining area. Here it is from the other direction. We do have a high quality kitchen with Wolf appliances, granite countertops, hardwoods, beautiful travertine floor, as well as a hardwood floor, stainless Sub-Zero refrigerator and freezer. And this is the main entrance if you were coming from the hotel hallway. So this is the main entrance. I'm just going to step outside real quick and show you that. These get updated frequently, so it's always fresh and clean in here instead of dark, tired hallways. Stepping back in, we do have upon our entry a half bath, a coat closet here. This would be laundry. Considering this is an actual residence, not just a hotel room, of course you want your own laundry facility. And here we have one of two bedrooms. Of course, you have a king-size bed, you have a walk-in closet, and you have access to the same patio from this bedroom. Oh, I didn't mention earlier, this right here is the Franz Klammer Lodge. So anyone who is curious about fractional ownership, that is the Heritage Franz Klammer Lodge, and always worth a chat about those opportunities and what they both do and don't provide. If you're looking for a vacation home or Telluride investment, this is the bathroom. We have a large soaking tub. This is kind of a cool little alcove. Dual vanities, closed off water closet here, so we could close that doorway for privacy. And we have this travertine finished walk-in shower, nice frosted glass. Let's head this way. Now this bedroom, similar proportion, you maintain those same views with access to a patio in this case. So we could consider this more of a guest bedroom. We do have a large closet here. And let's step inside. That same bathtub alcove, the same standard quality, the same level of finish with that travertine finished walk-in shower, private water closet, dual vanities here. Stepping back into the living, kitchen, and dining. So there we are. If you're curious about what the $2 to $3 million price point in Mountain Village earns in this day and age, this is the year 2026. This listing just had a price reduction to $2,800,000. Who is it for? It's for that person who wants to own in Mountain Village, wants to own in Telluride. They want the Telluride lifestyle, and they want to be slopeside to Telluride Ski Resort, have access to all of the other lifestyle activities and amenities, but they don't want the cumbersome nature of a single family home or the expensive one. In today's market, there are just a few single family homes under $6 million, four of them actually, and that is a disappearing price point in terms of single family homes. So condos like this offer the convenience and the quality, the ease of ownership, and a nice rental share program to help offset the cost of ownership. If you are curious about detailed cost of ownership, make sure to call or text either myself or my brother Ryan, also at Telluride Properties, and we can walk through the details on that with you. If you're interested in interviewing the best realtors in Telluride, make sure to call or text us as well so we can directly interview with you for that job. And from here, we're going to go outside and look at a couple of the amenities of the Madeline Hotel. And if you've skied at Telluride Ski Resort, you've likely stayed at the Madeline already. And so you're probably familiar with a lot of these amenities, such as the timber room and the black iron kitchen. The fact that this is one of the only Forbes Four Diamond rated hotels in Colorado, and it's part of the Auberge family. I'm stepping outside here. Now this is what we call the Reflection Plaza, and it doubles as an ice skating rink in the wintertime. And it's also used for live music and other community events all summer. But the real reason we're stepping outside is just to show you the ski access. Now I know it's summer, it's hard to picture, but this was our doorway. If we step out, we just go this way. These doors here were also from the lobby where we just stood. And now let's just walk through this tunnel. It's seriously about 50 paces through this breezeway. And this here would be our ski valet area, which right now offers mountain bike rentals and service. But in the winter, it's ski valet. And this is where you stand to step into your skis. Imagine the snow. Imagine the chairlift running. That's Chairlift 1, which services the bunny slope. And you're literally skiing at this point, pushing with your poles down under the bridge. And this pathway is Chairlift 1, also called the Meadows, where you ski to the bottom of Chairlift 1, and you also ski. This is how you would ski to the bottom of Chairlift 1 and the bottom of Chairlift 10. From here, you could also see we have a few other developments. This is what is called the High Line. You can barely see it through the trees, but that is the newest ski in, ski out townhomes, just 16 of these. They are 80% sold out already. They'll actually be move-in ready in less than a year, but there's 16 of them in total. Again, ski in, ski out. These range from $5,800,000 to over $10 million. So I mention that because it really shows the value of the Madeline. Units like what we just saw being less than $3 million. Sure, there are many more that are larger and more spacious that are offered at that higher price point. But having a relatively new product like what we just stood in, there is a value consideration. Let me speak to you honestly as a friend, if I may. Telluride is in a buyer's market right now. There is nuance to that statement, but by and large, we are in a buyer's market and things are selling for less than asking price and prices are adjusting, especially when we're not talking about brand new premium ultra luxury products such as this, the Highline, or the Four Seasons, and those truly turnkey, move in ready, high luxury premium assets. Let me also say that the town of Mountain Village is about 30% less expensive than the town of Telluride. So, with all of that said, if you are in the market or even just beginning to be curious about the real estate market in Mountain Village or Telluride, we are here for you to answer any questions. You can follow along this channel for more home tours and market intelligence, where we go more in depth on the market, monthly market reports, quarterly market reports, significant transactions, etc. Follow along here and call us or text us anytime as your local resource. Cheers.